All right, so here we go. Welcome to Michael's Caribbean Kitchen, where you get a little taste of heaven from the Caribbean. And what I've done here, I've put together. First of all, I'm doing fungi. Okay, the way we do it back home in the Virgin Islands, right? So here we go. And I took one 16-ounce bottle of water. You don't have to use the bottle. You can probably just estimate it and get some water from the faucet. And I have some cornmeal here. Okay, this is actually fine. Oops. This is fine cornmeal. Okay, Goya fine cornmeal. I guess you can use another brand. This is the brand that I use. It's very important that you don't get the cornmeal that's already cooked. Though I think they refer to it as parboiled. So you want to get this fine cornmeal. Okay, and this is about a cup and a quarter. Okay. And I put it in this cup because I can take it and I can sprinkle it in slowly. Because there are two ways that you can do this. One, you can actually add the cornmeal to some cold water, and you stir it up until you get it kind of creamy almost, and then you can cook that. Right, you can add the oil, some butter, and you can cook that and stir it, and then add water as you need it. That's one way. The way it's typically done back home, the way the old folks used to do it, or probably still doing it, is to boil the water and then to sprinkle it in slowly. Okay, and I started doing it that way, so so I can do it the traditional way. Just to learn, kind of master it the traditional way. I haven't mastered it yet, but here we go, right? So I have here some oil. Okay, the vegetable oil. You can use olive oil. Okay, just about a tablespoon. I have just a little touch of sugar, just a little pinch of sugar, and some salt. Okay, really simple ingredients. That's about it. And I boiled some water here, which I'm going to turn down a bit. And this is in case I have to add any water as as it's thickening up, right? So I don't pour in cold water and lower the temperature while it's cooking. Okay. So I already have 16 ounces of water in here, and I've got the oil in there. And I'm going to heat up, bring it to a boil. Okay. I might add just a little bit more. Yeah. So I'm going to bring that to a boil. Shouldn't take very long. Just a moment. The tools I'm using. Voila. Okay. You need a whisk. Okay. Got to use a whisk, because it's very easy to get lumpy, and it's a constant stirring, to get this right. Okay, and preferably like a fairly broad, wooden spoon, preferably one with a longer handle. I'll keep this one standby just in case the heat gets to be too much while I'm stirring it. But I'll keep this by, and got some butter. In this case right now I have half a stick of butter, okay, for this amount that I'm doing. You can put in more if you want, okay, or you can put in less. I like it just a little bit buttery. I think it's nice. But looks like the water is boiling. That came to a boil pretty quickly. And here we go. Before we do that, let's add just a little pinch of sugar, and probably about a teaspoon of salt, I guess. Yep. And put in a thing of butter here. All right, throw that away. And melt that butter down just a little bit. And you can always add salt, you know, afterwards when it's all finished cooking, if it doesn't taste salty enough. Okay, better you put too little than too much. Okay, so here we go. And turn on the heat on this one here because it's really boiling. I just want to keep it hot. So, okay, cornmeal, boiling water, and we're gonna start sprinkling it in. And a bigger whisk would probably be better as well, but this is what I got. So, and it gets pretty hot in here. Woo. Oh boy, that is hot. I'm used to a bigger whisk, but right now I have no choice. Woo. Probably not going to end up using all of this, but just got to keep adding until you get the consistency you want. Or if you want to, add a little bit more water and add a little bit more of the cornmeal. Ouch. Woo. That's hot. Make sure you get a big whisk with a long handle, because this is that heat coming up is like really hot. I have the stove on high, but right now I'm going to turn it down to about medium, about kind of medium high, and add a little bit more here, add a little bit more water. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty good, and I need to hold this pot. Oh, a thick metal pot like this is probably the best thing if you have one. Rather than, don't use something like a porcelain, like a porcelain pot, or one of those pots that are thin, because it burns easily. This is a good pot right here. This is a thick aluminum pot, and this should work pretty good. So now I'm going to trade in the whisk for, I'm going to go with this right away, because instead of using that wider one, because this is pretty hot. And I'm going to just stir it up till it's kind of like doughy. And let's see here. I'll give you a little look at how this is looking right here. See that? See that? Look at that. Getting to be perfect. All right. Yeah. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! But this is pretty easy. It's already got that consistency. So now that I've got it like that, I'm gonna cover this up for just a couple minutes, right? And let's get a little taste here. Okay, got a little spoon here. Let me see how. Woo! I did it perfect. That's good. That's good. That's good. That came out just right. Right balance of salt and sugar. Okay, you shouldn't really taste a sweetness. Okay, just very, very, very slight. So you want to put in just a little touch of sugar with that salt. Some people don't even put in sugar at all. It's just the salt. The salt, oil, a little butter, All right. And oh yeah, it's rolling, you know, like you know the song, come rub it on my belly like a guava jelly. You know, just rolling around like guava jelly. So here we go, here we go, here we go. Give you another look here. So there it is. Ooh. Not much light, and I'm sorry about that. A couple of light bulbs are out, so. And if you want, you can add a little bit more butter if you wanted to, roll around a little better. Matter of fact, I'm going to put just a touch of oil in it because I only pulled out a half a stick of butter, so I'm going to put a little oil on it, and they can separate even better from the bottom of the pan and roll around, pretty good. All right, that looks good. And it is here. And what I'm going to do here is take this out because this is cooked. Doesn't take much. Doesn't take very long. And let's get this out here. All right, so let's put it back on there. And here we go. Ah, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. Make sure we turn off all the stuff here. Look at that. Look at that. So it's separated from the bowl there. Very nice. Take another little taste there. Yes. Perfect. Michael's Caribbean Kitchen has done it again. Heavenly Fungi. Okay. Merry Christmas. And this is Christmas 2020. Okay. All right. Today's the 22nd. All right. And that's Fungi 101. All right. Good luck. I hope yours come out perfect as well. All right. Take care. Bye.